Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And this is something rare and special. We're lucky to have number 1 versus number 2. The college football world stopping to watch how this game plays out. It's a potential playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number 1 versus number 2. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Football comes out, and the defense jumps on the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and that's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Campbell. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line, it's Campbell. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands, it's Green. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
There's the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, A&M.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's reeled in. It's Owens. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be brought down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a second down. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. With the offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Snags the quick throw. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Reed. Pass complete on a crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Aggies move into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this 3rd down, but he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. It's a fumble. Breaks free now into the secondary. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, A&M. The defense.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Marked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Pressure is coming. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Brown. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this one will be fair caught. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. No press here, the defense backing away. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On the ground, it's Owens. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on this screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Campbell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Reed. Trying to extend the play. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas A&M 21, Florida 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Haynes. He goes out of bounds before the marker. It's not a 1st down. Wow.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Owens. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team to field position. Running it back, it's Wilson. And the returner is brought down. Florida offense retakes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are in.
No shot to bring him down. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's going to take off here. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The defense still has 2 timeouts remaining here. Let's see if they decide to use them. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still